The Finance Ministry has dismissed claims that the Ghana Revenue Authority is not ready for the implementation of the electronic transfer levy from Sunday, May 1st. This follows comments from the Member of Parliament for Ningo Prampram, Sam George, which alleges that the GRA is not fully prepared to begin the implementation of the e-levy from Sunday, May 1st, 2022. But according to the head of the Tax Policy Unit at the Ministry of Finance, the claims could not be farther from the truth. The Flow Report has more.
The implementation of the electronic transfer levy, which is expected to commence in May this year, was originally expected to help bring in about 6.9 billion Ghana cedis this year to shore up government's revenue. The Finance Minister, Ken Ofori-Atta, earlier in the year mentioned that government expects systems that will pave the way for the implementation of the electronic transfer levy to be ready from the beginning of May 2022. But according to the Deputy Ranking Member on Parliament's Communications Committee, Sam George, the GRA is yet to meet the necessary requirements for the implementation of the controversial e-levy.
Members from government are saying there is no impact at all and that it is normal. It's not true. What this means is that right now, the daily limit per person is no longer 100 Ghana cedis. How does MTN know that I have already sent 100 Ghana cedi on Vodafone Cash for them to then a third party? Because so it then means that in a day now, I can send 300 Ghana cedis and evade the e-levy. I can send 100 Ghana cedis on Airtel Tigo, 100 Ghana cedis on Vodafone, 100 Ghana cedis on MTN Momo. And each of these networks will not charge me the 1.5 because I am between the 100 cedis or less. When I send from MTN to Vodafone, it is charged only once. So MTN is charging me for, if I send 100 Ghana cedis. The bottom line is, whether you do it cross-platform or on the same network, once you are sending from an EMI, the point is, if we were having it the way government wanted, they will be able to tell that I have sent 50 cedis already on Vodafone Cash. So when I'm sending 60 cedis, it means automatically on another network, automatically the system will tell them this person has crossed the 100 cedi threshold. But now, what is going to happen is several transactions under 100 Ghana cedis or 100 cedis and less on multiple platforms in a day will not attract the e-levy. So government will not meet its projected revenue. Even when it comes to the banking sector, where the threshold is 20,000 cedis per bank account, I can do 19,000 or 20,000 in one bank, do 20,000 on another bank account, and you will not be able to see that I have hit the 20,000 daily threshold. So rarely government is going to lose revenue on what it's talking about, but this is as a result of the poor implementation, the fact that they've not gotten this right. I'm hearing government people say that, oh, they are ready to go, but it is the telcos and they are charging entities. But how would the charging entities be able to do the charging when you have not provided them the interoperability and the interconnect that they need? You've not given them the APIs that are needed for this connection.
But how ready are stakeholders, including the GRA and the Ministry of Finance, to ensure a smooth implementation of the e-levy come Sunday? Head of the Tax Policy Unit at the Ministry of Finance, Mr. Dan Noe, has been speaking to City News.
We are very ready. I'm sure you saw the papers today, daily graphic headlines. Interviews were held with the Commissioner General. There was an interview with the CEO of the Chamber of Telecoms. There was a discussion with the Executive Secretary of the Association of Bankers. And we are very ready to go ahead and start implementing on 1st of May. And maybe you realize there's quite a lot of public notices coming out, all talking about 1st May being the day that we are going ahead with the e-levy implementation.
Mr. Noor further states that despite announcing that the implementation of the e-levy will be done in phases following the GRA's assessment of the readiness of the charging entities, all players are ready to play their part to ensure a smooth implementation of the e-levy.
The general idea is that at a point in time, we would have a centralized system for computing and doing everything about relating to the e-levy. But currently, the first part will basically be using the telco platforms to charge the levy. Okay, the very simple thing is that basically, if you're using the telco platforms, they are ready to do it. A few of them were having challenges in relation to linking up with the central system. And so to ensure that there's uniformity in what is done, We're just giving them a few weeks to catch up, and then we can continue with everything. But most of them are ready. They've tested their systems. They are ready to go. It's just those few that we need to allow them to also join in, so that there's a seamless experience for everybody. But we say with a modified approach, a phased approach. We didn't say they are not ready for phase one. Everybody is ready for phase one. Everybody, what I'm talking about now, everybody can do it on their platform. What I said was that there's some additional work that I want to do in terms of putting everybody together. That is what some aren't ready, and so we have to wait and then get everybody online. But for 1st May, everybody is ready. Once you do any transaction from 1st May, the e-levy will be charged. You won't have any problems, any hiccups. There, as usual, every system, there are issues that arise when you roll out. I mean, it's a part of IT life and technology. So those ones too, we've put in the necessary support systems. There are numbers that we are putting out. There's email, there's an email address. There are so many things. There's a call center we are putting in place. We are putting in place so many things to ensure that people have a very good experience when the e-levy rolls out.